The world is changing rapidly, and so is the way we're educating our students to prepare them for the careers of the 21st century. Today's classrooms are moving toward a more personalized model of instruction, where students learn from their teachers, their classmates, and through self-direction. No longer will students only passively listen to their teacher's lecture. The Hybrid Learning Institute combines proven teaching techniques with new digital resources to create a more personalized learning environment for students. We visited a few hybrid learning schools to hear what students and teachers had to say about their new student-centered way of learning.
Hybrid learning is taking the best of both worlds. The world of the teacher driving the instruction and underlining the content necessary to teach, and the best of an online rich media that students really respond to.
We're looking at a new way of instructing in our classroom, taking the classroom and dividing it into 3 different stations. The one station being the direct station, where it's a traditional teaching style. The next station is a collaborative station where the students are placed in groups and they work on group work. And then the independent station, where we have software packages that are given to them to work throughout the class.
You don't have it highlighted. I'm assuming that you know them.
I could have a group of 6 or 7 children in my direct instruction where I'm making eye contact, I'm having discussions with each of them. They're accountable for their knowledge instead of being in a class of 25 where they can hide.
You could almost fall asleep if you wanted to in other classes, but here you're always interacting, you're always have something to do, and you get it more. It's a good environment to be in.
They now are reading for critical understanding instead of I'm just gonna go through these instructions really quick. They are talking to each other and they're helping each other. So there's a lot more collaboration between class members.
I volunteered for hybrid learning because in the traditional classrooms, you can't really go at your own pace. They told us that we could learn and do our work at our own pace, and I wanted to experiment with that because I never liked being behind. I always like going ahead and going further.
It actually gives the school the opportunity to leverage the technology in a way that it's integrated so that the teachers receive data that will allow the students to actually be on an individualized learning path, and it'll also give the opportunity for the teachers to differentiate instruction.
At the beginning of this school year, I had a parent stop me in the grocery store and just thank me profusely for having gone to the hybrid education model. She told me that her son was actually sitting at home with his friends, maybe 4 or 5 kids around the dining room table, and they were all doing homework together on their collaborative project, and of course they were using technology to do it, but she said it's the first time she's seen her son approach his schoolwork with such enthusiasm, and she was thrilled.
I just think hybrid learning has made my job more rewarding. The students are more engaged, they're having fun in history class, they're learning things. 5,000 minutes. What ends up happening, and this is my favorite guy, I call him Crazy Eyes. After teaching for 18 years, it's really brought a new perspective to me as a teacher as well, of what kids are really capable of doing.
I seem to be getting better grades because I understand it better. They make it fun, and it's not just sitting down writing stuff down on a piece of paper. You get to interact.
We all love it. We wish it'd be in every class we've had.
I volunteered for hybrid learning because it was something new. It was a different way to help me learn, and since it was basically based around technology and an independent way of learning, I felt that it would be very helpful to me and my future.
With the use of technology and 21st century learners, today students need some type of hybrid learning where they're actively engaged in what they're doing in the classroom.
When you see it all run and the kids are jived and they're excited about learning and they come up to your station, they're like, oh, I already learned that in my learning path. Or they're using vocabulary that they would never have even known because I've used maybe something in the learning path that was high school material. That is so exciting as a teacher. Like, I love that.